There's a lot of people cheering us on in traffic, but there were a lot of frowns and a lot of unhappy people.
First at 6, new developments surrounding the event next year for Ironman Jacksonville, but a lot of folks still thinking about that traffic nightmare from this year's Ironman. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jeannie Blaylock.
And I'm Anthony Austin. All new tonight at 6, we're learning the May 16th race will not go through St. Johns County at all. Our Zach Wilcox is joining us live from Riverfront Plaza in Jacksonville, where the finish line was set up just 2 months ago.
And Zach is learning the decision not to return to St. Johns County comes after those complaints about traffic and also, Zach, about safety.
Yeah, Jeannie, it was about 2 months ago we saw a crowd of people here at the Ironman Village cheering on the athletes as they finished, but we know not everyone along the course was cheering. We heard from a handful of drivers with their issues and the impact on their Saturday plans with the race, the course running right through where they were trying to get to. So we know a couple of things are for sure next year. The Ironman is coming back, and we also know the course will be changing. I talked with one athlete who's already running with the opportunity to compete.
I happen to be, a Sabbath observant Jew, and so I don't race on Saturdays. It's always a challenge finding a race that's on a Sunday and the right time of year.
Nachum Karinsky calls himself the Ironman Rabbi, so he had a bit of a catch-22 when he learned Jacksonville would host its first Ironman this year. He was excited to have something so important to him coming to his hometown, but disappointed he couldn't compete with it on a Saturday.
Put a big sign in front. I was able to cheer people on last year, which was great, but if I'm honest, I had a little bit of FOMO.
Next year's Jacksonville Ironman is set for May 16th, which is a Sunday, meaning the Ironman Rabbi will have to make sure he's ready to swim, cycle, and run his way to the finish line.
So I can race to my hometown, which is great, that we can actually train the course.
The other big change besides moving from Saturday to Sunday will be the 112-mile cycling course. Ironman said in part in a statement, quote, "While the bike course remains a work in progress, we can confirm that the route will not return to St. Johns County in 2027.
Police were covering the intersections, but they can't cover every driveway in between intersections. There were some interactions with cars and cyclists.
Karinsky's friend Brad Lefkowitz did participate in the race and said while the swimming and running portions were great, safety was a concern during the cycling portion. He wasn't the only one. St. Johns County Sheriff Robert Hardwick wrote a letter to county leaders after the race, expressing his issues with, quote, traffic, safety, quality of life, and overall mobility during the race. A City of Jacksonville spokesperson says the bulk of the route will run through Duval County in 2027, with a chance that a small portion goes into Clay or Nassau County, but not St. Johns.
We've got plenty of farmland or places to go leaving downtown that I imagine they're probably going to make the bike less scenic.
All right, so we'll just have to see what that looks like. Ironman told us that they will be coming out with some more details over the next couple of months with the race, including that bike course. So we'll just have to see what that bike course looks like once the organizers are finished cycling through the options. In downtown, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.